history of the issues you've been having. So when did you move in and then realise you had a rat problem?
Okay, we moved in about start September 2017, and we were told prior to moving in that there was no downstairs heating. There was a leak somewhere in the system. So what we tended to do was got hold of a couple of heating engineers, got them to come round and see if they can analyse where the leak was. They thought they had an idea where it was because they had some paperwork from the previous owner saying where the leak was, but in actual fact where they actually went to dig the leak up, it wasn't there. It's completely somewhere different. So that was up to about mid-October, I would say, and then I'd say probably end of October they came back and said, right, okay, we'll have another go at trying to find this leak. Now it clearly wasn't where, you know, the expensive leak equipment said it was. And the mate boy used his own judgment and said, right, I think it's here. And he was absolutely right. Once he'd lifted the floorboards, we could see immediately there was a massive leak, and the leak was down to a broken pipe, or should I say a bitten through pipe from the rats. I can actually show you the pipe if we needed to, but there's a big section bitten out of it, and yeah, our heating problem quickly became a rat problem at that point, which is when we called in a pest control expert. They just came basically and put down some poison, and wasn't really too happy with that, but I thought, you know, the knee-jerk reaction was to get someone in quickly to do something, and they were probably one of the first people out of the telephone book that we landed on. So we tended to go with them for about a week, and then someone reminded me that, yeah, Andre, you know, does this kind of thing. So immediately I got hold of Andre, and from the time I spoke to Andre, I kicked the last company into touch, because I really didn't want the rats crawling up and dying in the ceiling voids, in the flooring voids, or in the walls. That's the last thing I wanted happening in a house I just moved into, having it smell through dead rat carcasses. So we kicked them into touch and got Andre in, and from that point onwards, it's been a steady progress up to where we are today, which is, dare I say it, completely rat-free. Yeah, a few things that happens around when Andre came in. This is all over the Christmas period and beyond, but pretty much everything Andre said would happen, did happen, and everything pretty much went like clockwork, to the point, as I say, where we're completely rat-free now. Andre might have a different take on that. He might still say they're in the garden, but I haven't seen anything in the garden for a while, so I would say we're rat-free at the moment, yeah, completely. We examined the floor with Andre. We had a camera down in the floor void for at least 6 weeks to 8 weeks, 6 to 8 weeks, if not more, and we didn't get much movement we didn't get any movement, not much, we didn't get any movement down there, so we sealed that particular point up towards the side of the house, and we've heard nothing near there now. Pipes are protected, so we're confident that if we do get a returning family of rats come back, they won't be able to bite through the pipes as easily as they did, because we've clad them in mesh wire. And also upstairs, it looks like we've been free for at least 3.5, 4 months, as we've had no seed dispersal from a bait point that's been up there for a while. I'll say that's been untouched for a good while now. But yeah, pretty much, you know, we're happy at the moment after hearing, you know, rats above our head where I'm sitting now in the ceiling void, and hearing rats above our head in my bedroom. You know, it's actually quite a good thing to, you know, be rat-free at the moment. So, anything to add, Vix?